Grand Rising, Scorpios, and welcome back for another energy check. Happy fall, y'all. I hope y'all doing absolutely amazing, Scorpios. Well, Scorpios, this is a general, so only take the part that fits and disregard the rest. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, Scorpios. But man, it just feels like the energy. It's like, man, I had such a crazy day the other day. And I also know that it's because I probably should have set my tail down, especially when I'm battling this summer cold. But I had so many things to do, like, and I'm gonna share this story with you because it's gonna make sense in the end, okay? And so I was going to my niece's thing because she, like I said, she was outdoors, and they're doing this. It's called a Rasta 5K run where the Rastafarians, they were playing all the Jamaica stuff. All the vendors was coming out, showcasing their stuff. And a lot of people had a lot of beautiful things. It was right out there by the North Shore Rivers, out there by the river. It was absolutely beautiful. But before I went, I stopped and I got some gas. And it's crazy, y'all, because it's like I don't never put that much gas in my car because I don't like standing at the pump because there's always people out there, especially guys. And look, maybe it's me getting an older thing, but I just don't have the patience. I don't feel like being bothered, and I don't want to stand up there longer than I have to. And so I noticed it started getting packed up there. But anyway, I had just put just a couple of dollars in there, and I went to go get it inside my vehicle. And I remember I had my receipt and I had my debit card in my hand. It's so weird. I'm telling you, it feels like we in the prankster. We got these little spirits that are pranksters. I feel like the veil is getting thinner and thinner, and I feel like a lot of these mysticals and a lot of these unseen things are really, really active. They like to play games, like they like to hide stuff and they like to do all those types of things like that. I believe in that. And so I'm realizing my goddamn, it's just, y'all, it's so crazy because I went to get in and I felt something. It was like a split second. It's almost like somebody snatched it out of my hand. It's crazy. Because when I went to get in, I'm like, wait a minute, where my card? And I'm like, no, what? Y'all, I'm sitting up here at this pump, and all these guys out here, and I'm trying to, because I didn't want to, And I'm like, where the heck is that? And I'm tripping. I'm trying not to panic, because I'm like, where could it have been? Where could it have went? And so I'm walking back and forth and stuff like that, and they saying little things, and I'm trying to ignore them, and so I'm about to panic, and I'm rationalizing. I'm saying that it has to be here. Where else could it be? This ain't no abracadabra, is it? So some told me to look under the truck, and so I looked underneath, and it was under the tire. And I'm like, how the hell you could? Man. So that was the first red flag right there. That was the first red flag right there to stay my ass at home. But I felt like I needed to go support my niece. And so, like I said, I went out there. It was beautiful and amazing, but I really wasn't feeling that well. I really should not have went. But anyway, I remembered that I had some, now mind you, we're supposed to go to dig crystals Sunday, which is today that I'm doing this video, is Sunday. All this happened Saturday. And so I remembered that I had some free play at the casino. I had $200 free play, and I'm like, I wasn't going to go. And I'm like, girl, they don't give you no $200 free play. You better go take your tail down there. And I did, and I actually flipped that $200 to $300 cash. And I stuck it in my pocket, y'all. And by the time I left, which I went late because I was battling, should I go, should I, and I was waiting to the last minute. And then I didn't have that much gas in my vehicle. I'm talking about it just wasn't playing out at all, which meant I should have stayed at home. But when I walked out, I had my cash in my pocket, and I went to go to the gas station on my way out. And y'all, my wallet was not in there. I had lost my freaking wallet. Yeah, I lost my freaking wallet. And I'm down here panicking. I'm like, oh my God. I was saying stuff like, nice going, Sharon. Good going, Sharon. Leave it to Sharon. Man, I was on when I was crying. And so I rushed back because I went like 10 miles away because it was the nearest gas station at the time of night. And I had to rush back. And I'm like, let me rush back. And I'm thinking I shouldn't go back, but maybe someone has found the wallet. And what I'm thinking is, I think like this. If you sow good seeds, good things are gonna happen to you. Don't always happen like this. Sometimes bad things happen. But I'm saying I'm not out to, get nobody and take advantage of nobody. So I'm just, I'm just hoping that I can have that same mercy because of the seeds that I sown, and if somebody found my card, my wallet. Yeah, I just bought that pretty little purple wallet too. If they was gonna turn it in, because it wasn't no cash in it. Look at God. I didn't put the cash in. I put it in my pocket, so it wasn't nothing in there but my cards and my IDs and stuff like that. And so I went back and they didn't find it, y'all. Now, what if I wouldn't have had that money in my pocket? So I had to go on back to the same gas station and put that cash in there. And I had to rush on back home and cancel out all of my cards. So I'm saying all that to say is I had to cancel out my Cash App card because I was thinking, I was just waiting for them cards to start going off because somebody was doing it, but nobody ever used them. And so I was able to cancel them out before anybody did get them because I don't know what happened to it. I know I left it in there somewhere, but I must have wasn't paying attention because, like I said, it was late and I probably should have just went on and left anyway. And so, like I said, I canceled out my Cash App card and I'm waiting for them to issue me a new one. I don't know if you can still Cash App me for the personal readings because I know the Cash App address stays the same. It's $MZSHARON7. So I'm just telling you that. So if you can't still Cash App me for the readings, then I'm going to have to postpone it till I get my debit card back in. Yeah, I got to go get my new driver's license. I got to go get everything. But I stayed up to almost 4 o'clock canceling out cars and getting new cars. Ain't that something? It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. And so after I calmed down, I went on and I looked at it on the brighter side. It's like, okay, it's inconvenient, but it could have been worse. Imagine me being out there stranded without gas and having to call somebody. I was laughing because I could just hear my brother now, because that's probably would have been the only one. He probably would have been the only one I could have reached that time of the night. But he would have said some stuff. When he get mad at me, he gets serious, call himself getting serious. He called me by my middle name. Now, Renee, I didn't want to hear no Renee. I just wanted to get home. So what I'm saying is, there's a trickster energy going on. But also, it's something about that moon. The moon was weird looking. And I feel like it's a lot of weird things that's been happening. Once again, I feel like the portal is opening and all those unseen things are coming to the surface. All of those things that we only could not see. The spirit. I feel like what is happening is the spiritual world is very, very active. Okay, the spiritual world is very. And when I got ready to pull off from the casino, y'all, when I pulled back in there to go ask that they see my wallet, and I pulled back out because I didn't see it. Y'all, you know when I bagged that over a bottle. It cracked it. I'm talking about it cracked it, and it was a thick one. I'm like. Yo, but I did 80 home and my tires did not go down and I had my money in my pocket. So yeah, it was bad, but it could have been so much worse because I could have been out there stranded with no money, no gas, and flat tires. Ooh, man, so like I say, I feel like the later it got, the weirder it got. Because I feel like what Spirit was telling me is, when it's this certain type of energy out here, you shouldn't be outside in it because there's a lot of mischief going on. And like I say, it's like the spiritual world gets very, very active. So yeah, I said all that to tell you that if you think you can still Cash App me and you're going to have to be able to verify it, then I can still take readings because I am still offering my $20 personal readings for 20 minutes via a private call or 2 questions answered for $10 via the email. Then keep on doing it. So this is what's going on currently. This is your overall energy. You have the woman holding her heart. Shout out to you, Scorpios. Thank you so much for returning to this channel. It was so beautiful out there, though, by that river. It was just beautiful. But all that water here, too. And it was just so crazy because I was on one and I felt like I was all alone in my own little world while I was spazzing out, having a moment by myself. And I'm like, well, I know I ain't finna go pick no crystals. And lo and behold, she texted me and said she wasn't going because she had got too full. And I'm like, because I probably would have tried to go, knowing me. So you have the woman holding the heart, number 44, and you have the angel of balance. So that reminds me of Sagittarius. You got the woman holding the heart and you got balance. So what's this? Patience. Well, let's see what this angel of balance is telling you. Shout out to you, Scorpios. Thank you guys so much for returning. I hope this video finds you guys doing amazing. I'm probably going to be off screen for a couple of days, y'all. But I'm going to do my readings because I don't know. I just feel like it's just time for me to kind of lay low behind the scenes a little bit. So yeah, but I put the videos out. So it says being centered and self-honoring in your choices. It says this loving presence holds a picture of light, of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Why isn't that beautiful? See? Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. See? It says, whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. See? So I feel like what Spirit is saying now, you gotta be selective with who you give your heart to right now, Scorpio, because there's a lot of mischief energy. There's a lot of playful energy. There's a lot of I keep on getting it reminds me of that I seen a video where this guy was made a post about where do all the socks go? And it showed him sticking his hand in the dryer at the laundromat. He had one sock in his hand and he was looking for the other one, and he was just sticking his hand in there. And they showed a screen on the other side of the dryer where this guy dressed all in black got a handful of socks. You know what I'm saying? All mixed match socks, because you always got that one that's missing. So I'm getting prankster energy, because there's a lot of, like I say, it ain't a physical thing. It's spiritual. And that's the only way people really can affect you spiritually, if you're not balancing yourself out. So like I say, this may not be a good time to just lean on your heart, but you got to be selective on who you give your heart to. It don't say you can't love anybody, but you got to be careful who you love at this time, Scorpios, because you don't want nobody to make you unbalanced. And like I said, there's a lot of trickery, deceitful energy here. And sometimes you just need to be to yourself. And then somebody may be coming back around to reconcile with you too. I got to say that too. Why? Because that's the Six of Cups. Look, don't come for me because y'all always getting the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups could also represent a new opportunity. Something that you thought was over with is coming back around. See? You got the Six of Cups. Something may be happening right now in Libra season. There is justice. A woman holding a heart. It could be for you masculines that... Shout out to my Patreon family. Don't forget to join me for your extended readings. Shout out to all of my beautiful, amazing members. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Please consider joining the membership where you can get a free 30-minute personal reading just by joining. You just got to be patient. Everybody will get one. But I also want to say this too. Everybody, not for everybody. Sometimes you don't always agree with everybody, and that's all right too. So I'm just saying that. Look, and there go the Two of Cups. Yeah, I just been all over the place in my energy. I was good though. It just seemed like, look, and there go the Sun. Look, Leo, Libra. So you look, and there go the Strength card. Look, it's just getting deeper, and I feel like it's intense. And then that moon was weird. Let me see what, do I have my phone? Let me see what was that moon. Saturday night. Hold on. Okay, so it was a full moon. Just 2 days before it reaches its full moon phase on October the 6th. And as I do this reading, it's October the 5th. Let's see the spiritual meaning. Y'all know, man, it's all kind of stuff be happening. That you don't understand. The harvest moon, that's what it is. The harvest moon is taking place Monday, October the 6th, 2025 at 11:47 p.m. Harvest moon or hunter's moon peaks. So this is, see, it didn't look like, yes, it did. But see, the sky, maybe the sun was going down. But that's what we're in. We're in this harvesting moon. It is the harvest moon, the closest full moon to the autumnal equinox, signified the traditional start of hunting. Excuse me. hunting season. See, this is hunting season. Now, see, I'm looking at it from a different perspective because when they say hunting season, who's being hunted? Dang, it just made sense to me. Because October 31st, we deal with the ghosts and the hunting. I'm telling you, in this season, it's a huntings going on. That's what's going on, okay? And it's a lot of trickery, a lot of playfulness. Now, the typical person is not going to understand what I'm saying because this is spiritual. But this represents the hunter's moon. This is hunting. So this is why everything seems so weird and mystical, because they are hunting, okay? They are hunting us. They're hunting us. That's what's going on. You remember, but most of the time it's going to affect you spiritually, because you're going to be like, what the heck is going on? You're trying to make sense of what you're seeing on a spiritual level. But it also represents harvesting season too. So this is your time to reap your rewards of all of the labor you have. And then you have the justice card here. And then you got the angel of balance. That's the same thing. Balancing things out. Balancing your emotions out. Making things right. The sun card represents happiness, new beginnings, joy. Happiness. Look at there go that moon. See, I told you something about that moon. So somebody may be in a big old playful, somebody may want to play a lot. See, looking, there go the devil. I told you. I also feel like what is happening is this harvesting moon is kind of different on a spiritual level, because like I say, the devils is coming out to play or is hunting. And then again, for some of y'all, Spirit is telling you that you ain't going to have to worry about it, because your enemy is now could also represent the devil being loose, but the devil is bound. You see that, don't you? That toxic energy, maybe they're being loosed here. Look, I just see that too, so bear with me. Look, but there go the stars, see? I feel like what is happening is people are doing an individual balancing thing. Everybody's like, instead of pointing the finger, instead of doing this and looking at other people, everybody's looking. There go the Empress. Ooh. But see, this time of the year is right up my alley. I remember as I was growing up, I don't watch them as much because they don't make sense as much like they did, like the horrors. You know that when Halloween came, you're going to see, we could just binge watch horror movies. We used to watch, I remember my children used to love watching, they used to watch those movies over and over again. We used to watch Candyman. Y'all remember Pet Cemetery? We used to watch all those things, Jeepers Creepers. You know how Halloween, when that time come, it just seems like they show a lot of that, they had a marathons. Just think about people watching all those horror movies. It's just invoking that energy, y'all. So I'm trying to stay on track, but I'm giving you multiple messages within this reading. And there's the Fool. Look at all these major arcanas in here. Lord, have mercy, Scorpio. So you already know. See, with the woman holding the heart and the angel of balance. And there's the 4 wands. Wow. And there's that devil again underneath the bottom. You have the 6 of cups, the 2 of cups, the 4 wands, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Those are your minors. And then you have Justice, Libra, the Sun, Leo, Strength, Leo, the Moon, Pisces, the Empress, Libra, Aries, the Full, Aries. So there is definitely something spiritual going on here behind the scenes, and I'm sure you probably can feel it if you are tapped in. But yeah, somebody, when they think about you, they get happy. It also represents an opportunity of something that's going to make you very, very happy. Another opportunity is coming back around, but this time it'll be good. Sometimes things are delayed because it's not the right time, not because we're not ready. And then sometimes we're not ready, but your person ain't ready. And sometimes you never even met this person, but you guys are destined to be together. But they have to, they have to do their own personal changes and working behind the scenes in order for them to be anything to you, and vice versa. So I do feel like being single has its advantages, but being in a committed, serious relationship has those too. Man, my tank would stay full if I had a man like that. I'm saying the single life is good, but goddamn, I'm just saying it sure would be helpful if you had a partnership though. Somebody to have your back when you ain't paying attention and you have theirs. Because I'm saying you don't see it all. You don't. Even at your highest, at your best, you're still lacking. Because none of us are perfect. But that partnership, that commitment, that union is the thing that helps you balance. And see, wow, thank you, Spirit. The angel of balance represents Spirit is sending you balance. Because Spirit say you too beautiful, you too amazing to be out here alone. See? Y'all got help coming in here too in the form of love. A twin flame soulmate, something that's coming in to commit to you. And I feel like this is somebody that you can, this is something that you can trust. Because we know that Empress, whether you're masculine or feminine, you ain't just out there offering that cup to anybody. You very, very selective. You okay with doing your own thing because you know that you're more than able to create your own reality. And you're like a magician. I mean, you can give birth. That's magical. Y'all, I think I heard on the radio where, I think it was Dee Dee in the morning, where they was talking about how now you don't need a man. 2 men can have a baby and 2 women can have a child by some type of something that they doing, y'all. I was like, what? Ooh, it's crazy. But look what's underneath the bottom. You got the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I wonder is this a part of this 6 of Cups energy? 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and there go that Magician. Ooh, look at all of these, and there go the Page of Swords. See? Somebody's thinking about you, baby. Look, I'm gonna have to cancel my guitar lesson. I'm only just gonna take one more because I can't pay. I mean, look, I don't want to keep on talking about that, but I'm just saying, this all just happened last night, and I'm getting up this morning doing this reading, so it's still affecting me, even though I did everything I needed to do. But I'm just venting, so forgive me if I talk too much about my ish. But look, I'm steady getting requests. So if someone knows in the comment section, can I still accept Cash App, even though my card has been canceled out, I'm waiting on a new one. I guess I could ask the support system. So check it out. You got the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. This is happiness. Look how relaxed that dog is. You can tell he eating good. He got his health shots. He's very comfortable. This dog know that it is loved and protected. Look at that beautiful engine. That's a house in the back. So ain't that the 9? But look, you got the Ace of Cups, and look at all this love here. 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough. This is a new beginning. This is a new phase. Look, and there's the Magician, Pisces energy. And then there is the Page of Swords. So I feel like with the 6 of Cups, someone is looking back at you in a very, very loving way. And I know everybody don't want somebody from their past, so then I ain't talking to you, but just in case if this is someone from your past, this is someone here you've been separated from, and y'all being away from each other is the only thing that has done. It has strengthened your relationship and strengthened your passion and love for each other, at least from this person's perspective. I feel like it's making somebody realize just how much they miss you, just how much you mean to them. And this could be someone trying to manifest you back, somebody looking at you with longing. Oh my God. So why is justice here? Clarify justice. So I said the first thing I'm going to do is get my license, because y'all, I can't ride around here like that. I'm very responsible. I guess it's because of my age. There's the Lovers. I don't know. I just don't like problems. I just feel like I need to. I've always been a responsible person. Not because I think I'm all that, just because I don't want to. It seems like when you don't do what you're supposed to do, it makes it get worse. And I just don't like that. So I try to do what I need to do. See, look at that. See? Look at that. Y'all, this is beautiful. And this is extremely intense. Why? Because you got all the I love you cards on here. You got the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and now you got the Two of Cups again. See? Somebody finna chase you. See, look. Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. Somebody coming in for their love, and look, there go the Four of Wands again. Look, I got two different cards in here. See, Spirit meant for you to see this Four of Wands. See? Yes, I feel like this is somebody here who's in love with you, Scorpios, and I'm just gonna keep it like that now, all right? Let's say for you masculine Scorpios, you already got someone say for you masculine Scorpios, y'all got these women here who's saying, here my heart is, it's yours for the taking. What you gonna do to get it? It's here, I'm wide open for you. What you gonna do, daddy? Come get this love. You know you want to look in there, and then somebody say, here I go. Look, there go that same dog, see? See there? Somebody loves dogs. Somebody may have a dog. Or somebody want to be loyal. See, that's the same one, see? But the mask coming off. Because I feel like this is someone here you may have been away from, and they may have been trying to act like they're okay, but they're not. I feel like someone is losing this battle. Someone has lost a battle to try to resist what their heart is pulling at them. Because like I say, you have to understand, look, and there go that Knight of Wands. Why is the Two of Cups here? Like I say, it's a lot of spiritual things taking place. That's gonna be picking with everybody. Everybody's getting picked on. I'm telling you, because everybody's being hunted, and it ain't gonna make sense. It's gonna seem weird. That's why. So you may feel like things is coming up missing. You misplacing stuff. No, it's that trickery energy. Look at them, and look at the King of Cups. Ooh. Somebody wants love, 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 love. They go to Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, see? It's your time, Scorpio. Are you ready? This is fate. This is destiny. This is supposed to happen if you let it. Oh, my God. This is so beautiful. Why is this Two of Cups here for Scorpio? This is your current energy. Yeah, I feel like someone here don't... The Wheel of Fortune is luck, divine timing, fate, destiny, karmic, cycle, karmic wheel. There's what's the Five of Wands, Six of Wands. Wait. Six of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. So you got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. I feel like this is something, look here. Somebody wants to be more than friends with you. Someone wants to take this relationship to a higher level. Three of Cups, somebody misses you. Somebody misses time y'all used to share together. God dang it, the Six of Cups again. Why the Sun here? Yeah, I just felt like I should have just stayed in the house, y'all. Sometimes you got to go out, but like I said, this is that season, y'all. This is that prankster energy. And it's more than the physical. See, there's the Six of Pentacles with the Sun. Giving and receiving. That's why you have the Angel of Balance. And that's why you have, look, and there go that Devil again, but it's in the reverse. See? Yeah, because somebody may have had a problem giving or how they were given. Could be a Capricorn. Somebody could be dealing with Capricorn. You got the Devil showing up twice. See, and there's the Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, because somebody here was used to doing things their way, and it was not healthy. And I feel like as a result, now for some of y'all, Spirit may be asking you to open your heart up because you got love coming here. Some of y'all dealing with a Sagittarius. Somebody's in balance. There's the Page of Pentacles. And there's the Seven of Swords. Now, what it is, because there's the Chariot, someone is losing patience because they want you. See, and there go the Eight of Wands. Because you know that Empress ain't chasing. Why is the Strength card here? There it is again, the Moon. Told you. Told you this Moon is going to start triggering a lot of people. One way or the other. It's either finna provoke your desires, your hidden desires in love and lust. All that's coming up. And like I feel like I don't care how folks gonna try to resist it, it's gonna come a time where they're gonna break. All right? I'm just saying. It's only a matter of time. And you just gotta decide what you want. See? Ooh. The Emperor. Ooh, see? Oh, wait a minute. I got to put some fabric softener in my... Hold on. All right. Y'all see those beautiful fall colors? I've been seeing so many beautiful fall throw blankets. You know, they got all them different colors like the cashmeres and the velvety, big, thick... Because this is the season. Like I see people doing their chili... See, look at the Two of Swords in the reverse. See, this Emperor, the masculine, because you see the woman holding their heart here. So it's almost like there's a spiritual language being spoken that no one physically hears, but you hear it loud and clear spiritually. So yeah, the masculine, sometimes the masculine be trying to act all unbothered, and I tell you, their feelings is coming up now, though. Look, and there go the King of Pentacles. Ooh, and there go the Ten of Cups. See? Ooh. Somebody wants to have something serious with you, Scorpios. Are you ready? Why's the Moon here? There's something going on with the Moon. See, it's bringing the stuff to... Wait a minute. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Two of Wands. I feel like someone has been having a talk with themselves. Should I, shouldn't I? But I feel like the desire is going to just outweigh everything. Should I do this or should I stay single? But like I said, didn't I tell you the desire gonna outweigh everything? See, somebody's been trying to rationalize with their feelings and their emotions with this King of Swords. But we already see the Emperor with the King of Cups. See? Because there's a lot of regret with this Five of Cups. See, I'm still getting cash apps. See? How is that possible? Well, I guess it does work. I guess I answered my own question. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, well, that's good. Thank you for doing that. Okay. See, someone is battling whether to be single with with the Nine of Pentacles, with this Five of Cups. But once again, somebody's passion is gonna win, and it's not just passion. It's all these aces. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Now you have the Ace of Wands. Now you have the Emperor and the Empress. With the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the King of Cups. So there's a lot of masculine energy. Yeah, I feel like your masculine is coming to get you. Now, for some of you masculine Scorpios, I feel like this is an opportunity where you're going to be dealing with a woman that's going to be letting you know, look, here it is. You can have it. Look, do you want this? Well, you better come get it. It's all clean. I just got it out the cleaners. Somebody getting their heart prepared for you masculines, but you may have to put that effort in. Now, for you female Scorpios, I feel like somebody coming in to get you. So what's up with this Empress? Ooh, Knight of Cups. Somebody finna come sweep you off your sedated feet. They were like, look here, you act like you can't get touched. You just ain't been touched right. Cause you know that Empress be trying to act out. Oh, okay. So y'all ain't putting in no effort. That's what it is. Looking, that go to Four of Swords. So y'all probably be thinking, y'all may be resting, rejuvenating. I feel like y'all not offering nothing. That's what's going on. Y'all probably not extending the Scorpio's olive branch anymore. See? And there's the Nine of Wands, because I feel like you guys are. So for some of you guys, y'all may be looking, that go to Five of Pentacles. Somebody is watching you and they know that this is what you're doing. You're blocking them. You keeping all that good love to yourself and they don't like that. See? Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands up against this Empress. Yeah, they already know what's up. And see, the thing about that, Scorpios, most people ain't as hard as you. And I ain't saying they can't treat you as bad, but with that Death and that Tower energy, we know that that's ferocious. We know that that's intense. And it's like Scorpios, once they move on, they move on. You better hope they never move on, because once they move, ooh, here it is again. The Fool. Somebody's about to shock you, Scorpios. Male or female, it don't matter. Look, they go to Emperor and the Sun again. See? Look how these major arcanas is coming out. So this is a major time for you to link up with a partnership, with a soulmate, and actually have everything you've always desired. It's balancing time. It's time for things to come back around. It's time for things to be balanced out. So if you had a season of crying, if you had a season of roughness, but look, that's the thing about it though. And it's like, this is really, really profound. Whenever you get agitated and you want to rush yourself, or you want to belittle yourself, or you want to talk crap, or you want to feel like you can't get it or you're not going to get it, just remember that there's a time and a season for everything. Just make sure the seeds that you sow are positive, because it's going to come back. It's not when, it's not if, it's just only a matter of when. With that Wheel of Fortune, everything is always about divine timing, which is the right time. Whenever it happens, it's going to be the right time. Look, there go that Three of Cups. So someone may invite you out. I feel like someone's finna take a leap of faith and ask you, do you want to go out? And there's the Nine of Swords in the reverse, see? And there's the Hierophant, see? For some of y'all, you may have folks from your past blocked and you moving on, doing you, looking good with that Queen of Wands outside energy, and somebody's feeling left out once again. But it's almost like I feel like somebody's watching you and they see you moving on and being happy, and it makes them feel bad because they're not a part of your happiness, because somebody knows that your happiness is good. And I feel like somebody wants to be happy with you. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Conflict. Somebody don't want to argue. Somebody wants to squash it. See, somebody don't want you to fight with them. They don't want you to resist them. Look, there go the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Somebody don't know how you're going to handle this. And then for some of y'all, somebody feels like maybe you have moved on. Look, there go the Tower. There's the Three of Swords. And there's the Six of Swords. And there's the Three of Pentacles. So for some of y'all, this is why someone is watching you, because they don't know if you have someone else or not. And look, this is for those who know you have left somebody and you have not went back. Okay, you may have moved on and started doing other things, or you may not be making the situation your priority anymore. But please believe you are theirs. And the biggest thing someone is thinking is that maybe, especially if this is someone from your past, maybe you found someone new and it's too late for them. And if it's a new person, the biggest worry on their mind is, are you already taken? Either way it go, you got a commitment coming in, Scorpios. Please prepare yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.